So is this real life?
Sure.
After all this time, are we actually like?
Are we literally rebooting the game?
The simulation that I'm living in right now, I don't feel like this game actually exists, but it's trying to present to me that it does.
Are we rebooting the game because before we could start it, I found out that there were more story updates for the freaking cell phone game that we had to cover to be up to date?
We're gonna do this, and then something tragedy is going to happen, and we're going to have to go take care of something else because this game doesn't actually exist.
Yeah, they're just trying to stop us from playing it, right? Which is how I've seen all these leaks on the internet. And I've already watched Joshua play the first couple of hours.
But we fought. You have, I haven't. You might not be real.
You're right. I could be part of the construct fighting against you, of course.
Exactly.
I didn't even consider that.
All of my friends are lies.
I don't think we even commented upon this last time when we were, hey, look what Sora's eating.
Yeah, it's the star fruit.
It's the Palpu fruit.
Yeah,
God, that was in 2002.
Yeah, man. Although, why are you eating the leaf end?
Who cares? He'll spit out the leaf. It's fine.
That's wasteful.
The reason he's eating the leaf end is so that he can have his back to us, but we as the audience can still clearly see that he's eating the fruit. That's why, Joey.
Okay, well, he's eating it.
Because if you actually compare the main menu art for Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3, on Kingdom Hearts 1, he's facing more towards he's still facing, like, not directly towards us, but kind of, out to the distance across the screen, across to the left side of the screen, but his torso was mostly turned towards the camera. In the second game, he was still kind of turned and looking out to the left, but his back was mostly to the camera, and now he's completely turned and walking away. Wowzers. Right. Isn't that just something?
Neat.
For those who may have stumbled upon this playthrough by happenstance, I'm Jacob.
And I'm Joey.
And we've been doing essentially all of the Kingdom Hearts games here on YouTube for... It's been
4 or 5 years.
It's been a while.
I don't know. It's too long, honestly.
I have played all of the games in the series before. Well, technically speaking, I've never physically played Kingdom Hearts Recoded, and I certainly haven't played the Japanese cell phone exclusive version of Coded, nor have I played Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, Unchained Key, Kai, whatever on the mobile, on the iOS and Android devices. You get the point. I've played a lot of the games in the series.
He is familiar with all of them.
I'm sort of an expert, kind of. Some people would say about me. Joey has not played them before.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of the furthest thing away from an expert because I had barely. All I knew back in the day is, oh yeah, that Kingdom Hearts. It's that half Disney, half Final Fantasy, right?
Precisely. That's all there is to it. And so now we've gone through all of the games in Let's Plays here on YouTube. You can find most of them here on the Research Runs YouTube channel, though our playthroughs of Kingdom Hearts 1 and Chain of Memories are located over on our main channel, our original channel, Frustrated Jacob. Not saying you got to catch up to be able to watch this, but you will be missing. I'm gonna predict in-jokes, but mainly. We're coming into this with a lot of baggage and discussions of how the story of this franchise works and lore and our personal theories about things, so we're not necessarily going to stop to explain ourselves or call back to things we talked about previously in the same way that I imagine this game isn't really going to do that for itself. Anyway, also, you may occasionally hear a third voice during this playthrough because my brother Joshua is in the room.
Hello.
He's back there. He's doing some tech stuff, helping us out. So you may occasionally hear him pipe up sometimes, but for the most part, Joey and I are going to be the ones on mic guiding you through this magical PlayStation 4 adventure that is Kingdom Hearts 3. Also, hello, this is Jacob from long after this was originally filmed, currently editing the playthrough with a quick message for everybody. While this playthrough is initially releasing in December of 2019, we did actually shoot it back when the game came out. This session, I believe, was recorded on February 1st or 2nd of 2019. We got into this immediately after the game came out, and our playthrough was shot in its entirety before the ending of February. I think our last recording session was on the last weekend of February. Circumstances have obviously conspired against us in terms of this playthrough actually coming out, but even though it's only just releasing now, we did film it all the way back then. So if that's why we react to certain things certain ways, or why certain things haven't been patched, why there's no critical mode, that sort of stuff. We shot it all the way back in February. So sorry for any confusion.
Alright, so we are doing it on Pro.
Why not? Who cares? Yeah. I don't mind. I'm probably just gonna leave the brightness where it is for now. I hope that's, I don't know what YouTube is gonna do with it, but hopefully it'll be fine. Hopefully it'll be okay.
Oh man, here it is. My friends are my power. So wait, is this a wait? What is this interface? Is this his phone thing?
Couldn't tell you.
All for one, one for all. My friends are my power. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't
The
this.
first image you're greeted by upon booting up Kingdom Hearts 3. An Instagram photo of screenshots
This
of
is
old
the
games.
earlier games, yeah.
Including one from Coded, because that was the best shot they could find of Donald and Goofy, I'm sure.
Oh, I didn't even notice they were in the
The
bugs.
Oh boy, off to a good start.
Okay, here you go. This is from the leaks you showed me.
Well, no, well, the leaks of the
The
guy
fake
who...
leak.
The
not real leaks.
The not real leak, the guy who was trying to sell the game, and we saw like 2 frames of this city, which was hilarious because the next day there was a trailer that showed this city. The day after the leaks. Not a joke.
Oh, and hey, look, there's some under the city as well.
Yeah, there's more city under the city. Wow. Crazy. It's kind of like the design of Hollow Bastion in KH1 actually, where there's all this stuff kind of seen under the city. Under the main castle.
Wow, that's a lot of city.
It's a pretty big place.
This is an absolutely massive area.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so this is in the past then?
I suppose so.
Well, I guess technically the distant past at this point.
Have you heard of the ancient Keyblade War?
Well, I don't know about how distant past, because to be clear, since you haven't seen a lot of visuals from the
course I
mobile game, this location does not exist in the mobile game.
No. I mean, okay.
Long-
There's
Okay,
a lot of
by distant past, you
past.
just mean like
A
70
few
years.
decades.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine.
Of light.
See, now they're talking about the distant past.
Yeah,
Good.
the master's favorite story. I wonder what they planned on doing with Kingdom Hearts after making it appear. Who knows? I don't get why anyone would initiate a war. So, you know the Lost Masters? Who? They're the ones who started the Keyblade War. Never heard of them. Where'd you hear about that? Or, they're the ones for whom the war started. I'm not following you. You can drop the facade. Facade? On that land shall darkness prevail and light expire. A prospective Keyblade master should know this. If you say so. The gazing eye sees the fate of the world. The future. It's already been written. Really? I'm not so sure about that. Besides, who's to say I can't change it? And maybe light will prevail. Pretty confident. But things aren't in your favor. Perhaps, but unlike darkness, there's more to light than meets the eye. You might be surprised. Oh, I hope so.
So about 70% of that conversation was in a trailer in 2015.
I figured as much.
But now
that looked like trailer footage.
Now we have the main music video opening that we expect from these games.
Okay.
Hopefully by the time that we release this, because it's going to be a while, Disney will have lightened up on the copyright for this sequence. So like, we'll keep talking, but we might have to cut around this, or alternatively, the screen will go black, and you guys will have to go like play it on in another tab
take your
and just imagine.
They can take your
They've had to use their imagination before. So.
I mean, what am I talking about? They can open. They would actually be less than imagining. They could open another tab, watch it, and just have our audio rolling. And,
I guess so,
and
yeah.
get it.
Every step forward will always be a step closer to home.
I should specify because people may not know. I'm not saying like, oh, they might cut it out because of the songs. We have to talk over it. I mean like, they're literally just cutting the video out, and they're blocking videos worldwide if you have this in your Let's Play. So, like, that's the point of concern.
Yeah, you said other Let's Players have had to just straight up
re-upload
the first
maybe that
episode
won't be a
videos,
problem in a few months, and they'll lighten up on it, but we'll see.
So this is the one that's got Skrillex in it, yeah?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. The one that SoundCloud was advertising to me, and I said, no, sir, I'm good. I guess I didn't actively avoid it. I was just like, nah, I don't need it in my life right now. So this is sort of a recap.
It's very similar to the opening of DDD, yeah, except now framed as the look. This whole thing was the machinations of Xehanort the whole time, playing a grand chess game stretching across decades. That's what's happening.
I know it is, but... Oh, jeez, whatever. We'll see how far his plan really goes. Oh no, my ice cream.
No! I lost it and my friends. It's a symbol. It symbolizes friendship. We've discussed this previously.
We have, yeah. Maybe the ice cream will come back in this convoluted way.
Oh, I'm sure the ice cream will be back. There's no way sea salt ice cream is not one of the most important aspects of the whole series.
Axel had an inherent disadvantage right there because it was raining and he's a fire type.
It's true. Look, Kyrie's tear of missing Sora as the thing that brings him back from a free fall to initiate the action that will save everybody else. But they're just friends, though.
They're just friends, though. I don't know. You haven't seen the ending of this.
We'll find out, I'm sure.
If they're just friends or not. Oh, yeah, there he is. This game's just going to be a big boss rush, isn't it?
Well, no, it can't be, remember? Because of the whole discussion that no one can die until the end. No one can even fight each other until the end.
No, he's just going to hit him a bunch until it sends him back in time. That's how it works. Oh, there he is. Looking infinitely more evil.
Of course, no Leonard Nimoy in this one. They've got a new voice actor for him. I believe the Japanese voice actor for him also passed away, so... They had to recast in both versions.
Why was his eyes not yellow right there?
I don't know. I'm sure that we're gonna find out about that. That doesn't seem like something they overlooked. You know what I mean?
Man, what if he wasn't always evil and then he got like an artifact that made him darkness? So they are gonna take that artifact away and make him not darkness anymore.
I don't know because in Dream Drop Distance, right? He encounters the old version of himself goes back in time to talk to him, and that sets him on the appointed path forward. And, like, the version that we're talking with is the one who says, I have to go back in time and now, continue and leave my world. And he had yellow eyes there, so...
I don't know.
The version we just saw playing chess is after the young Xehanort, at least I think he is, after the young Xehanort that we encountered in Dream Drop, so I don't know. Man,
this is weird. You saying I think, but you don't know right now.
I don't know. I know nothing.
You don't know.
That's not true. I don't know nothing. I know something.
You know more than I, but you don't know everything. That's a good looking effect.
Yeah, that looks pretty good, right? There are 7 hearts to save.
Oh, we still got that. We got that good jump animation. I like it.
Situation command appears above the list of commands. It means you can use triangle to perform special action. Well, to be fair, we're playing as young Sora. So
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's like, that wasn't being sarcastic. That's genuine. Like, we're back to this.
I also want to point out that our little health, there's no rest of the thing. That's not normal. There's no big tower. Huh, interesting. I also want to point out we have the illustrated Sora down in the corner there, which we will not have for the rest of the game.
I figured as much.
It's a CG picture of Sora for the rest of the game. Older Sora, I mean.
Does it change when you go to different worlds?
His appearance?
Yeah.
Yeah, on some worlds.
I mean, in the profile. I guess that's
no.
my
What I'm still, right. It is a CG representation of however he looks on the world that you're on. That is correct.
Okay.
Wow, look at all of the memories and treasures from throughout the series.
I can't see the scene without hearing the leaker's voice in my head.
Go buy the album. Wait for the album to come out. Listen to the song then. Maybe we play this dumbass, stupid ass. To be clear, so I feel like we should be clear about what we know. Joey and I have both seen essentially 12-second long, like Vine-length clips of up to this point, released by the guy who was selling the copies because I had to share because it was hilarious to me.
Oh, it was just the best.
But I have seen YouTube thumbnails of things that happen later in the game because of course I have, because God hates me. That's not true. God is letting me sit here and play Kingdom Hearts 3 on YouTube and make a small amount of money off of it, so, you know, I got nothing to complain about. More specifically, I've seen a couple of thumbnails, and I have watched the first, like, 3 hours of this game, sort of. Half watched them, you know, around a computer while my brother was playing the game while I was working on other stuff. Wisdom. Sharp mind will grant you mastery of wondrous power. Is this what you desire?
So this is magic.
I assume so. I don't know. Vitality, a rugged body that will endure even the toughest of challenges. Is this what you desire?
I guess that would be the shield then.
Probably. Balance, a body of mind of equal merit and equal potential.
Huh.
Maybe it's just magic and strength, and that's all they care about.
Maybe.
Now, I don't
Vitality
know this.
More
Hey, there's Young Xehanort from Dream Drop Distance.
Vitality seems a lot more like defense, but it could just be wording, so I don't know.
I don't know. It said a rugged body. I don't know. I'm gonna roll with magic though. I don't know if this is true or not, but early word is that magic in this game is pretty good. So we're gonna do this for now.
All right.
But I don't know for sure. Every time I see a scene from Dream Drop Distance in the background and these floating pictures, I'm like, nope. But that's fine.
I'm good.
Especially just random pictures from Disney Worlds in that game. But I don't know, I mean, like, plot pictures would annoy me too. Anything from that game annoys me. It just reminds me of things that I don't like.
Well, I just got reminded of the fact that that game spoiled a big part of
Worlds The World With You?
Yeah,
did you see a picture from The World With You?
I saw the crew from it, and now I'm sad. Thanks, Kingdom Hearts.
Thank you, Kingdom Hearts.
Why would you do that?
Why would you not do that?
Why would you actively do this to me? I hate spoilers so much. Everybody hates spoilers, but I hate them a lot.
What power do you seek? Well, we're very different, aren't we?
We sure are.
He has a passionate dislike of spoilers, and I'm like, whatever, who cares? Power of the Guardian, kindness to aid friends. Is this the power you seek?
Wait, what?
I don't know, dude. This one, I don't know what any of these do. Power of the Warrior, invincible courage. Is this the power you seek?
That seems like the one probable. Oh, man.
Power of the Mystic, inner strength.
Well, that's the magic one.
Is this the power you seek? Yeah, I don't know.
It's also the Dream Eater one.
Yeah, so. I know. I'm split, right? I don't know. I don't know what to do there. I don't know. I like friendship. I should really be playing this like I did when I played Kingdom Hearts 1, where I was just answering morality questions. I'm thinking about my stats, but I don't even know what any of these things affect. So whatever. I'll go with kindness to aid friends. I have no idea what any. Plus, like of the like, let's see what's on the board right now. Promise to nominate. Which Sora doesn't even. If Sora is like conscious during this, he doesn't even know what this is. He doesn't remember this.
Not at all. Man, his hand is a lot bigger than hers.
Promise to nominate.
That's like
fighting
Knuckles.
Roxas over nothing.
Nope. I'm good.
I guess we're going with this then.
All right, fair enough. Go for it.
We're probably gonna have to go back. I just realized we're gonna have to go back and add a little intro amendum to the beginning of this playthrough while we're on the main menu.
Oh.
Because like, what if somebody stumbles upon this and just starts watching part 1 of our playthrough of this game?
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah. Hey guys, we've been here for a minute.
Well, I'm just saying, like, we should, like, you know, we'll go back and add something in of like, hey, listen, here's our background. So, like, we're excited, because like, we just, like, jumped into it, basically. We didn't really say, like, you know, we're excited, we're happy to be playing this, we hope that it's good,
yeah.
but please understand.
Yeah, I'll have to give that.
Is this who you are? There's Jeff Bridges.
This is who I am!
Is this game gonna have multiple endings? Multiple paths that you can take? Is this game
gonna have 300 different endings?
The hero and villain paths and the neutral path? That's what we were selecting there, right? We were setting up which path along the Shadow the Hedgehog story we were gonna follow.
Where's the darkness path?
It's probably the warrior stuff, right? The kick people's asses stuff.
Power. I need more power.
Get that power, Sora.
Get the magic.
They can't decide if the floor is water or if it's stained glass. In some of the shots, there was water underneath him, and some of the shots, there was stained glass underneath him.
No, didn't you see he stomped and the water dissipated?
No, but even before that, it never doesn't. It doesn't matter. I don't care. It's like it's not important. I was just commenting. I just noticed it.
There we go. We see the clouds doing this, just like, oh, look at this. This is pretty.
This does look good, doesn't it?
Oh, is this just tutorial land?
Yeah. Oh, crap, hold on, I need to close that, thank you. So this game actually has fully interactive tutorials. During that prompt, there's a triangle thing that says activate tutorial. You can activate them from the main menu, where basically there's, for essentially every single mechanic that is in this game, there is a playable tutorial in this space.
Games need to do that because that's literally the best.
Yes.
It's absolute, especially in character action games, it's literally the best.
I will show a bit of that to the audience later, but I'm not going to delay I'm not going to slow us down here to do one of those.
Yeah.
I will show off that stuff to the audience later.
Oh, and he's back doing the Powerball thing like he was in Fragmentary.
But he looks a little bit different now. Well, he did the Powerball thing in the original game as well. It just looked a bit different than this.
Okay.
Well, he's not doing the really big destroying the world ball, but he did someone up there to drop these orbs. No, these are all moves from the original game.
Okay, it's been so long, I don't remember it.
That's fine. That's fine.
But yeah, he's looking a little bit different now. He's a little bit less dark than usual.
He's a little
It's
watery.
like a weird wet darkness.
Am I gonna die?
You gotta reflect, my dude.
I don't have a reflect. I don't have any spells or items.
You gotta use your magic, dude.
I don't have any magic.
Well, you shouldn't expect for magic then, boy. Quit complaining. Beat him up.
It's all my fault. I haven't leveled up yet, so I don't think any of those picks affect my base stats. So I don't think it would actually benefit me at all yet. See, I just countered your argument with logic, you son of a gun.
I know when
if I die during this fight.
Oh, you're about to die. This is proud. Be proud that you've chosen this life.
And you got angry at me for almost losing. I barely got down into critical.
You're not a part of this
playthrough.
Like,
why are you gonna lose, idiot?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, see, I won. It didn't even matter. Pff, gone easy.
Whoa,
Kingdom Hearts is easy.
You got a water attack.
I did, yes. Help me further. Help me remember. Teach me how to fight. I'm good for now. If you get stuck, you can try the tutorials whenever you like from the tutorials section of the title screen. I don't know why. I don't think there was just like yes, teach me, and no. I don't know what. Yes, like remind me, teach me how to fight, and
I don't know.
I assume remind me is like pull up the screen, and teach me how to fight is do the tutorials.
Yep.
Now to rouse them from their slumber. We have discussed this before, Sora. Your Mark of Mastery exam.
Yeah, this looks a little bit better.
It looks a decent amount better. The exterior's different. The lighting effects are different. The
lighting, I think, was the big part.
There's also they're redoing this scene and the next bit, and they actually have new music on both. That I think, and it's you're gonna notice it's cut a little bit more tightly. It's I think they actually improved these scenes drastically just by making them a bit shorter and giving them better music.
Look at them. They're like, oh, they're just roasting you right now, boy. I feel bad.
We're talking over this in case anybody's wondering and not paying attention because we literally watched this scene like 20 minutes ago.
Oh yeah.
So well, not 20 minutes. It was longer ago than that now. But the point is, we just finished 0.2 earlier today. And this is basically just a recut of the scene from 0.2.
Yep.
The power of waking, which you failed to master during your exam. There's someone who lost his strength and found it again. A true hero to whom you ought to pay a visit. Perhaps he can point you in the right direction.
Got it.
You can count on us to take care of Sora.
I would have it no other way. I put Sora in your hands.
I do like that they couldn't be bothered to redo the lip sync on the first scene of their big budget Kingdom Hearts 3. Here it is, 10 years of waiting, and Yensid's lip sync is completely off, but whatever.
Let's go.
But yeah, like they cut around the annoying stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like the scene is just better now.
Absolutely. Yeah, I really just don't notice lip flap anymore because I've gotten so used to it.
I mean, I don't care. I was just noticing that it's like, that's interesting that they didn't, since they fixed other things about that scene, that they didn't go in and shore that up. Was my only thought.
Yeah.
Sora, Donald's, and Goofy's is fine. So.
Oh, they're doing this one
How
again
are we
too.
supposed
Yeah.
to get there now?
All of it.
Okay. I mean, I'd rather than them just rehash it and
Looks like
it look a
all
lot
the old
worse.
highways are closed. Didn't Master Yen Sid say that Sora should trust the guidance his heart gives?
I heard for a second what sounded like Sora's theme. The do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief.
Give me a break.
I will recognize
trying.
music
These
that it
things
is.
take
I will
time.
recognize
I'm not
that it is
asking
from.
you to know this stuff.
Oh, I know.
I'm nuts.
I'm saying I will recognize that it's from Kingdom Hearts. I will not recognize its significance at all, ever.
That's totally fine. That's why I'm here.
Sorry, I got nothing. What did
It's
you
just music that
expect?
matches up with the scene as opposed to just like the generic beat bloops in the background from before.
Oh, there it is.
What's that?
We need to start a counter.
Yen Sid always
Should
said
we?
that.
I'm going to.
Yeah, he
Right
reaches
now.
for his phone.
I wish I had a clicker
Really?
like we have at work, but
Ring a bell?
here we go.
Maybe I just imagined.
We're at 1. You're gonna have to remind me though.
That's fine. Or I can do it in the edit. I can always just pay attention in the edit.
Oh, there. Okay, there's the second time.
So, 2 times right away, right off the bat. I know of, in what I've seen, at least 2 more instances in the first 3 hours.
Good.
All right. Olympus Coliseum, here we come.
All right, and we're off. Start adventure again. 2.9.
Yeah, so people were like, "Oh, haha, good self-aware joke, Kingdom Hearts," but it barely even is. If you go into like the theater mode in 0.2, like the watch cutscenes, the final scenes in 0.2 are called Kingdom Hearts 2.8, 2.9, the next volume. That's what they're labeled as.
Good.
Like that's the thing between 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue and Kingdom Hearts 3,
So it's like-
baby.
So it's like it would be funny if it was a self-aware joke, but it's absolutely not.
I don't
Time
think
had
so.
come.
I don't know.
The planets
Anyway.
were edging into perfect alignment. And the plan Hades devised 18 years ago was about to reach fruition. The Fates had predicted this very future, the day he would seize control of Olympus and rule over all the cosmos. Hades' previous attempts, using Terra, Cloud, and Auron to advance his plans for conquest, had failed. The hour was not yet right. But now the planets were aligned, and nothing could possibly go wrong. A wave of darkness slanced down from their celestial rank, and one by one, Hades freed the Titans from their prison. Some of them, the same monstrosities that Sora and his friends
I was gonna say, and friends, yeah.
bested before. With both the Titans and his longing for vengeance against Zeus reinvigorated, Hades began his attack on Olympus.
I don't think I've ever seen a place more beautiful. Sky, sea, where hearts return.
How did you take a photograph of your dream, Sora?
How did you take a photo of you that far away?
Who cares? It's not a big deal. There's this little user icon up there,
I
and
see
it's
a
from the mobile game.
isn't
Of
it?
course it is.
Oh man.
In Encoded, they used assets from the original Kingdom Hearts mobile, which was just like a social portal or something on Japanese flip phones. Don't ask me. And that had a weird art
Oh
style
yeah, you were
too.
telling me about that.
It totally different from the Chikai Cross art style. It looked way worse, but that's fine. I actually don't even mind the art style of the cell phone of Chikai Cross Union Cross Kai back cover X Trace.
No fanfare?
Nope. Looks like we missed the Coliseum.
Sora, you opened the gate.
I was a little off again. Sorry. We'll find him. But we need to go.
Up the mountain.
Yeah. Up is the usual direction.
Well, never hurts to have your head in the clouds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, we're leaving.
Within one scene, just like, oh, the characters are behaving like the characters.
Yeah, exactly.
So much better, like
It's
instantaneously.
It's like a weight has been lifted. It's like knowing that.
Alrighty, whatever. Let's fight. I got magic. Oh, I should have, do I have shortcuts? I have no shortcuts. I should have paused and done that before the fight. That's okay, though.
Oh, well. Well, yeah, right out the gate, they give you a pretty large amount of enemies to fight.
Mm-hmm. I guess they're just assuming you've got this. You can take care of it. You've done this before, you can do it again. And if you haven't done it before, then, I mean, it's not that hard. You can figure it out.
Yeah.
Hit X a bunch. Don't get hit if you can avoid it. I do already have my block, so that's good. I have my block and my dodge roll already. I don't have some things like aerial recovery and a bunch of other abilities we still need to unlock, but we've got the basics right off the bat, so that's good. Oh crud, hold on. We even got an air slide right off the bat.
Nice.
Which is a little bit smoother than what we had in Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance. It's not perfect. It's not quite to Kingdom Hearts 2 or 358 Days level of just like perfect fluidity, but it's actually a lot better even than in the demo and trailers that they showed previously. There's just way less hang time.
Yeah, no, this seems absolutely fine.
You notice how he stops dropping before he's completely facing forward again?
Yeah.
Oh, crud. I started my flow motion there.
Yeah.
I should also demonstrate this really quickly for you, Joey, before we do this. Flow motion is not a problem anymore.
Okay.
I can't jump.
Oh, well, what do you do?
All it is for comboing out into attacks, and you can do the wall jumping.
Okay, cool stuff.
That's all it is. So it's really limited. Basically.
Don't forget to do your shortcut.
Yes, you're right. Here's our new interface. Pretty similar to the original, but you know, to the usual that is, but also cleaned up a little bit. I think just from what little I've seen of it, I already think it's just a lot cleaner and a lot nicer than most.
Did
of the
it give you the option
series.
to take off your XP right out the gate too?
Yes, they did.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if that's always available. It might just be because I'm playing on Proud, but yeah, it's right there.
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because why not, right? There's no reason to not add that.
Just in case somebody wants it, precisely. Okay.
Oh yeah, and the multiple shortcuts now.
Right, we have 3. Aqua had the 2 sets, and we have 3 sets. I guess I'll put, yeah, fire here and water here for now. That's fine. Oh crap, I didn't actually do it.
So what does water do in this game?
Water is, from what I haven't used it much because I've only played the game a tiny bit. It looks like water essentially works like a combination of fire and arrow from Kingdom Hearts 1. Where, you know how arrow, so arrow was like a protective shield that went around you. Basically, like, water wraps around you for just a second and does, like, damage on enemies who are, like, literally touching you.
Okay.
And then it fires off like a homing projectile.
Okay.
I assume it just does less damage than a conventional fire attack or whatever
nothing
else.
over there, or is that progression?
I think I did just go progression, so we're gonna go the other direction. That's why I turned around. So any of these shimmering walls you can do free running on.
Is that during, like, can you do that during combat?
Yes.
Okay.
You can. In fact, I think there's some combat that takes place
you got
on
an AP
walls
boost
like
right
this.
out the gate too. Don't need it right now, but nice.
But I have it in case I want it.
I wonder if there'll be any reason to not just give them all to Sora this time.
I doubt it.
I mean, that's not an issue to me.
Sure. This is a lot smoother than in some of the trailer footage they'd shown previously, where it was really like harsh left and right turns and no real curve to it.
Yeah, it looks fine.
From what I've played so far, it is totally fine. Perhaps we'll find out otherwise, but so far it all seems to work pretty well. We're not quite to the completely fluids. The complete fluidity of KH2 isn't quite here, and there's still definitely there's a couple of combos. The combos are still kind of slow in spots, but they're faster than in 0.2, and they're definitely faster than in DDD and Birth by Sleep.
Right.
Hey, Hercules! Where are you?
That's nice.
This is something I was really looking forward to after 0.2, honestly, with how good the Dark World intro was for that. I was like, okay, if this for this game is that cool, there better be some good stuff in KH3. And so far I haven't really seen many, but that first one doesn't disappoint.
All right, I know I dotted my I's, crossed my T's, zeroed the hero. So what gives? Who could possibly be trying to give me a migraine by yodeling that Yutz's name?
Really? Hades?
It's just you. Oy vey.
It's just us. Even for you, that's cold.
Don't forget, I can always turn up the heat!
Wait, if Hades is here, then where's her?
What is everyone's infatuation with that stone? You know what, never mind. Never mind, I'm cool, I'm good.
The camera is already just like full of so many much more like subtle movements to emphasize people's actions.
Of course he
And the characters are just animated. I mean, obviously, oh, it's a next-gen game, whatever, but it's like...
What is this?
There's no reason they couldn't have just shot the games well previously. It's not like good camera work is exclusive to tech, so like it's nice that they're actually shooting stuff well now. There's some pretty good cinematography here, all things considered.
He thinks he can actually pull it off this time.
I do like that Sora was raring to go right there, as opposed to just please be my friend, Sora from DDD.
Or just at least tell me about what you're up to, Sora from DDD.
Yeah.
Give me the exposition, Sora from DDD. The only cinematography issue I've had so far is that Donald and Goofy probably should have switched places in that previous shot because Donald is the shorter character and he was completely obscured in several of those shots by Hades' placement in the frame. But other than that, like, hey, there was like composition there.
Yeah.
Drastic improvement over some of our previous entries.
That sent him sailing. Sailing right to where I left. No biggie. Nice work, boys. So, back to the whole cosmic coup thing? Really? Are you kidding? Jeez Louise. Seriously, when it rains, it pours. Okay, who's the new pest?
Hey now, that ain't no way to say hello, especially to your old friends.
Ah, perfect. Now I gotta put up with you too. Funny, I don't remember you doing me any memorable favors. So, you can keep your Heartless this time. I'm going back to my original plan, all right? So, toodaloo. Exits that away. Hey, it was great seeing ya. Happy trails!
We are not here for you. I have my own business to attend to. All I need to know is if there is a distinctive black box somewhere in this world.
Black box? Huh?
Man, that's obscure. Like, just asking a dude.
Just a random black box. A distinctive one. A distinctive one.
Wait,
that's all I've got to go on.
Don't tell me. You're after the one Zeus hit on Earth?
Possibly. If I were, where might it be?
Right off the bat, that's what I'm saying. Like, that was why I was like, we gotta do cell phone game stuff. 2 minutes in, hey. I mean, technically it wasn't cell phone game stuff. Technically it's PS4 movie stuff, but whatever.
We don't know if it will actually be relevant or not.
And that's what I was saying. Like, I've been feeling like for ages that the black box might be KH4 setup more so than anything that has to do with KH3's events, but we'll find out. We will find out. That would kill them faster.
Yeah, it would.
See? Found him.
Yeah, I guess this counts.
Get me down!
Just a second. You guys are here. Sora, Donald, Goofy. You literally dropped
tradition,
in.
at least.
Gotta say, I'm impressed.
Thanks!
Like the catch.
Yeah, thanks, Herc. But what's going on?
Take a guess. Starts with an H.
Ah, I get the picture. Actually, we bumped into the H-Star on the way here.
He said something about conquering the whole cosmos.
All of it, huh? Nice of him to show a little self-restraint. Well, whatever he's planning, I'll send him running back across the sticks.
That's our Herc.
All right.
The unfortunately now expected holographic Moogle shop. I remain not a huge fan of this entire thing as a concept, but whatever, I guess. Just happens. Yeah, whoa, synthesis. Yeah, I got an ether. Woohoo, yeah, it's great. Okay.
A collector's goal?
I'm just the same stuff of bringing in items from KH2 and they just give you stuff.
Okay.
It's the same thing. You remember, like, you just dump stuff on them and they would give you free things sometimes?
But it said something about an ether, or was that...
I got an ether from the first reward, and then for the
gotcha.
second one, it was you unlock the ability to synthesize those items.
Gotcha.
We got a lot more to do before, I don't know, what's the bottom thing? Oh, this is make more of these. So hold on, what's the last real objective then? Orichalcum? 1,000 Orichalcum. Okay, well, whatever. I thought maybe there'd be something super exciting down there. Like, not necessarily ultimate weapon, but maybe something else that would look cool, but whatever. I imagine I'm gonna pick up plenty of these and only have 80 money, but I'm gonna grab an extra one just in case.
Sure, why not?
Oh, and I got a prize postcard for buying something from them.
What does that do?
I think it's like the postcards in KH1. You turn them in and you get prizes. Remember in KH1 they were like just hidden items around Traverse Town?
Yeah.
I think in this game they're like customer loyalty items you get when you buy enough things from the Moogle shops.
Okay.
If I understand it correctly, which I may not. I don't know yet.
We will find out.
Listen, I've watched the first couple hours of this game and I've watched trailers and stuff, so I have some information, but a lot of this is going to be new to me. So the question of, hey, what's that? Might be, don't know,
Let's
couldn't tell you.
out. It's fine. We're on this journey together this time.
That seems to be the way that things are looking. All right, let's go.
So, Sora, is there a reason you guys are visiting? I'm guessing it's not just for the cheese and olives.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like somebody forgot.
I just took my time remembering. Herc, I came here so I could ask you something.
Ask me?
Yeah. Do you remember the last time we were together? You were feeling down and out. How'd you get your strength back? When you jumped in and saved Meg?
That's tough. All I know is that she was in trouble. Suddenly, I wanted to save her with all my heart, but it's not like I could tell you how.
Oh, man.
What's wrong?
All my strength is gone from me, too. That's why I need you. Because I was hoping you might have a solution or something.
I'm sorry, Sora.
I can't believe he was able to successfully identify those as particles and not meteorites or debris. Whatever, it's fine. Donald figured it out. He's eagle-eyed. It's cool.
Once we've dealt with these guys.
He's the perceptive one.
Indeed, indeed.
Oh,
right,
wow, and no cut either. It's just...
yeah, so you can't run up these things, but you can flow motion in them to do the spinning stuff from Dream Drop distance.
Okay.
Where did I put waters on? Oh, yeah, so I'll jump in here and... Because these guys are weak to water, I think, because they're fire types. Okay, well, you can move around while casting magic like you could as Aqua in the last game. And it's like, yeah, but see, I think, yeah, when you first cast it, I think it does damage to him as well. Yeah, precisely. Yep. And then it fires a projectile as well. But I mean, it's just like any other. It seems like everything is pretty much a homing spell now because ain't nobody got time for that is probably the attitude. But I couldn't say for sure. Maybe we'll encounter some stuff that isn't as harshly locking on.
Yeah, maybe when we get the higher versions of them, water and whatnot.
I imagine their behavior won't change across leveled versions, but we'll find out.
I'm just saying, like, if this one is like instead of an immediate projectile, it's the one around you and then a projectile, maybe like it will change.
I forgot. I should mention this. The different spells do have different behaviors, but it's not related to their leveling, like their levels.
Okay.
It's related to your forms, but we'll get back to that later.
Okay.
So let's check out how they couldn't even get back the Danny DeVito sound-alike for this game.
Boy, that didn't
Really?
sound
They
fun.
didn't even get the same one?
No, there's no one.
Does he not speak?
He just doesn't speak.
Oh no!
Our friend showed up.
Well, what do you know? Sora.
Did not even have him in the cutscene.
Guess
I know, that's what I thought too.
Thank you.
Meg, you need to stay someplace safe. We'll search the city and make sure everyone manages to get clear of the fire.
Be careful, Wonder Boy.
I will. So, you guys in?
Of course we're in!
We are heroes.
Break a leg then. Heroes.
Phil, you should go with Meg.
Oh man!
Couldn't put in a grunt. Couldn't put in any archived audio. Put in archived audio from the old games. Woof. Woof.
You gotta keep her safe.
I wonder if we're gonna be running into any more of that.
Of just characters who aren't voiced.
Yeah.
I know of at least 2 instances.
Oh no!
I don't know. Maybe they have voices later, but we'll find out. From what I've seen, there are characters who weren't talking yet.
Hey, I hear a voice.
From which way?
Over that way.
Does Goofy actually have like superior dog hearing, and this has never come up before?
Maybe.
Help me!
Oh wow, a new character.
It's just an NPC.
I know, but an actual NPC. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Wait, running's
Not in the
too
games
slow.
we've been playing.
It's true. You're right.
Then what's the other choice?
Get on that.
I should say.
Hope so.
I thought he was just gonna pick him up and throw him, but this is
hold on tight.
this is extra.
Seems unnecessary to me, but that's fine. We can go ahead and do this.
Maybe we should... I don't think this is a good idea!
That seemed like you threw it way too far.
I was
Maybe,
about to
maybe the
say.
city is bigger and I'm overestimating it, or under. Maybe I'm underestimating the city and overestimating how far Hercules is throwing them. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Save the kid.
We better
It's
check
fine.
and
We
see
pulled
if
it
anyone
off.
else needs us.
Well, if it isn't Sora and the King's pawns.
Huh? Maleficent!
Is it just me, or does it sound like her voices run through like different audio compression
No,
than
no, no.
theirs?
It does.
Certainly not.
I wonder if they like couldn't get her actress in the studio for whatever reason, and she had to like record from a different location,
I
maybe.
don't know about his sidekicks, but Kid Keyblader here looks way putier than the last time we saw him. I say we finish him off while we still can.
Waste no time with the boy. He's
I
inconsequential.
mean, Pete's got an actual point right now.
No, he doesn't matter.
Matter to attend
We have a far more pressing matter to attend
He's just
to.
killed us a few times.
Oh, we got to find that black box.
Be silent, you fool! As for you three, we shall meet again when I have time for such trifles.
Then why did you appear to us?
Yeah, they were looking here for the black box, and then they left.
Wait!
Oh, I wonder if we even have any more scenes with them in this game.
It's fine. I can take it.
Gosh, it sure don't sound like it. Did Pete saying mean things bother you?
It's fine. I can take it.
You're gonna get stronger.
We know you. You can take it.
Don't say that!
Oh, I just said what he said.
I can take it.
Alrighty, now we're up at the top of the city.
Okay.
We gotta go all the way back down to the bottom. Obviously not through the same load zone. At least I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's. Maybe it's not partitioned off into 2 load zones. And we do all actually go all the way down. I don't remember for sure.
Oh, man,
Again,
this
I wasn't
chest
watching
is
it the
bigger
whole
than
time.
usual.
Probably.
Oh baby, there it is.
It wouldn't be a Kingdom
man.
Hearts game.
It sure wouldn't. This is Kingdom Hearts, baby.
Ever
Now
since 2.
we're in.
Except in Dream Drop Distance, they just gave them to you and they didn't waste the time with the chests anymore. But you know what? Nothing from Dream Drop Distance. We've got to change everything. Other than flow motion, I guess. I wonder if they haven't, like, it doesn't seem like they've turned on situation commands yet. I don't see the little prompts showing, like, the little arrows down in the corner showing the, you know, the growth or whatever.
Yeah.
Though maybe we can still do some abilities with Donald and Goofy. They just haven't triggered any yet. Because like I said before, basically you still...
Oh, you got burned.
Yeah, you do effectively have limit breaks, like from Kingdom Hearts 2, that you can use with the characters, but it's no longer something you trigger manually. It's now all based on the situation commands.
Okay. So wow, okay, enemies, you can get affected by enemies, like
I guess
elements
so, yeah.
as well, huh? Oh, when you do that, because they're fire-based, they actually get, like, staggered.
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, they've had elemental weaknesses in most of these games,
but
it hasn't been nearly as prominent in most of them, other than the first one.
Right, but that one it looked like you actually were making them like run away.
Yeah, it's possible.
Ouch!
I don't know. We gotta experiment more.
You have water, Sora.
Oh. And he looks like Goofy. It's ridiculous.
Fellas,
he moves and looks and acts like Goofy.
idea.
It's crazy.
The shield!
Oh no, are we about to Breath of the Wild it?
Absolutely we are.
Alright.
Here goes!
Alright.
Obviously, that was a shorter one, just to kind of introduce it, but we will have to do that through several more. Now that we've got a second here, though, I am actually going to open up the menu again and fiddle with something that I just remembered that I forgot about a second ago. Under Customize, we have this stuff, obviously, but then we have down here our friends' abilities, right?
Okay.
Their combat style. We got Stick by Sora, target enemies near Sora. Friend will target enemies of choice. Not all friends behave the same. Friend will stay out of the fight and take a supporting role instead. Friend will target an enemy and just stay on that enemy until it's defeated.
Okay.
Abilities, you can go wild, watch MP, conserve, keep usage ability to a minimum, balance using abilities and keeping MP in reserve. Use abilities at will,
yeah.
right? What we have done here is a recovery, use of emergencies, use like crazy, use as needed, right? But also...
Oh man, that's... Oh my goodness. That's
Sora
crazy.
is a good friend.
That is crazy.
I figure that's probably fine for now.
It's been so long since we've had party members that I forgot like all about that anyway.
Yeah, you're right. There were no party members in the last 2 games we played. Actually, I'm gonna have. I guess I'll do Goofy on like, yeah, be yourself or whatever. So we got a little. So you'll be spinning around doing crowd control on other people, and then Donald can stick by Sora. That'll be fine. That should fulfill our purposes nicely. Alrighty, moving on.
Okay, yeah, see they kept the slide from Fragmentary.
Yep. So still you can slide down certain surfaces. I think we can get back. Yeah, get right back up here by just climbing up this.
Okay, so it's like you actually can like fail that right there. Like you can drop down.
Yeah.
Is there anything down there? Or?
Yeah, there is. There's a chest down there, but I don't want to go down there just yet. We'll go back. We can go back over there very easily. So.
Okay.
First, we're gonna go over here. Yes, we got this like free fall thing. You notice that attack prompt shows up. If you fall for long enough, you can do like a downward strike onto enemies who are on the ground.
Okay, cool stuff. And those are like almost mimic type enemies, not mimics, but
they were disguised as the little pots. They are visible on the map beforehand, but they look kind of similar to the pots. Obviously, that's what they're intended to be. But they aren't like actually literally like like a different model and then changing. It's like you can see that they're Heartless ahead of time if you're paying attention.
Right.
More just kind of a goofy fun thing, more than like an actively trying to trick you like the mimics in Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop. I remember the first time that mimic showed up in the Birth by Sleep playthrough, and you were like, oh, because there's nothing like that had ever happened before in the entire series.
Yeah, no, and it was like right after, like the night before when we were playing D&D, we had like encountered like 5 mimics.
You say we as if I participated. You said to be clear, you and your friends.
Yes.
Oh, not me. I don't play that nerd crap.
I was about to say, no, you're not the big nerd.
So here's Goofy's basic limit break type move.
Okay. Did you press triangle for
yes,
that?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
it showed up down there, and I was sitting there for about 5 seconds.
Oh, hey, friends.
Hello. Thank you. I just wanted the items.
Can you talk to his wife too?
I don't think so, but I'll go give it a shot. Hey, will you assume that it's his wife?
Sorry,
maybe it's just a lady
his
that he's hanging out
daughter.
with.
I don't know.
Could just be a lady that he's with. Did you just assume?
My bad. Sorry. It's a Disney movie, so.
Nah, sure, whatever, that's fine.
Oh, yeah, you still have that, like, you run faster.
That was where I
in 50
came from down
seconds.
there. Yeah,
is it as jarring in this one?
They didn't have it in the demos, so I thought that they cut it, but it is back now. But yeah, it feels way better. It's a lot smoother than it was in 0.2. Like in 0.2, it felt like downright uncomfortable when Aqua would just suddenly accelerate wildly out of control. It felt like the worst Sonic games. This feels like totally manageable. I don't mind it here at all. No.
What happens?
I just kind of hit the walls. I mean, it didn't matter. It was just I didn't steer very well. That's all. Nothing happened. I was just like, uh-oh, I'm not doing well. I'm not doing a good show of it.
Stylish. That's how a real hero begins. This
got tons of stuff just sitting around to smash in this game.
Yeah.
Dropping money, dropping orbs, dropping all kinds of stuff.
And your first equipable.
Yes, I need that. Thank you. Just basic defense item.
Yep, and there's that too. Okay.
Yeah, the same little glittery spots from.
Oh, that was all just off, or was it not?
That was optional. Yeah. The correct way was the right turn up here. Except I missed it.
Yeah.
It did it.
Good stuff.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Gorge, I hope they got insurance.
If there's anybody else stuck out here, we better find them fast.
That was the other one where Joshua was playing this, and I looked over and I was like, "Oh, okay, no, good. Game's funny. Good characters are funny. What a nice change of pace."
Yeah, they're actually talking outside of scenes too right now.
Well, that's just a general, like, you got to remember that all these games have been stuck in PS2 era.
Yeah, exactly.
Even the PSP and 3DS games were still essentially. This was also a big thing when Final Fantasy 15 did it. Of like, hey, look, now the characters are talking to each other in gameplay. And it's like,
well, you actually getting lemons from that.
Lemon and celery were from these right here.
Keep doing it.
Oh, I already got all of them. The drops already fell out. They were I got multiple, and I picked them all up at the same time, so the pops went for a while. Thank you.
Problem,
Needed
dude.
that. But yeah, no, it's a I don't know, it's a situation where a lot of Western games have been implementing that stuff for a long time. Well, not a long time, and there's some Japanese games that had people talking during average gameplay too. But like, I remember Square Enix like really talked about. I remember there's a big deal of like, hey, look, the characters talk to each other while they're walking around in Final Fantasy 13, and then again they made it a big deal again in 15 after they'd already done it in 13. I don't know, it's a weird situation.
Oh yeah, this game has autosave too, doesn't it?
I think that it has one kind of like the quick save feature of like, you know, if you haven't loaded a save file, there's one like your previous autosave.
Yeah.
Like if you back out to the main menu and you quit
meant.
the game. But there's not a bunch. There's not it doesn't like. There's only one autosave slot essentially.
How'd you get up there?
Impossible to say. I guess she has flow motion.
Oh no!
Help is on the way!
We'll put these hotheads out.
Hang on up there!
Huh? Who are you three? Where is Hercules? I really was too.
I refuse to believe people wouldn't know who these three are because of the tournaments.
Yeah.
Like Kingdom Hearts 2, it was all like in the underworld or whatever, but in Kingdom Hearts 1, we tore up the charts, man.
Oh yeah, no,
we were the top in the Billboard 100.
But also, we were
in
talking about the
Thieves.
theory that it's like the Olympic Games they're just being hosted like every day.
Yeah.
So it's like we were the champions for a day. It's like, but whatever. Only a few people saw that.
Whatever, who cares? Go get him. Bam, dead.
Yep, they are dead. So is Goofy. Rest in
so
peace.
this is again the same thing we were talking about with the situation commands, where it's like some of them might be kind of overpowered.
How'd you get that?
It's a double-edged sword where it's like they're really overpowered, but who cares? They're random, so you can't exploit them.
Thank you.
But then it's like, but they're random, so I can't use them when I want to. So they should be weaker and let me use them whenever. It's a weird situation where, again, I feel like that this is all done to make casual play a lot easier and a lot more engaging and give you more options.
Hey, I think we all have a ways to go, but we'll get there together.
Yeah, we will.
All right, good
We
job,
have to
Sora.
get
You have one fangirl now.
We
at
have
least.
to get stronger.
Power. I need
more power.
Get stronger by destroying statues.
Break his Achilles heel.
Tell me you're meant to do
Well, at least we can get through now.
Hey, you got a ring, and it's magic. There you go.
God, that's bad.
No, it's fine.
I hope nobody was in there. Because, like, I mean, they're not getting out now.
That's fine.
Oh, hold on. Go back. I want that rosemary. Or the king oyster mushroom, excuse me.
Okay, so are these melting things?
These are ingredients.
Oh.
So we can... That's it!
Oh,
I've
good.
come up with a new recipe. Though unfortunately, Ignis does not appear to be in this game from what I've seen, because it does in fact appear that the threats of there's not really going to be any Final Fantasy characters in the game is going to come to fruition.
Wow.
I mean, there was that brief segment a second ago where Cloud and Auron were referenced.
Yeah.
I do know that there's, obviously there's Moogles in the game, and I mean, I don't know. Like, there could be Final Fantasy characters in here, but it certainly doesn't seem like it.
Right.
I haven't
I
heard
feel like
anything.
that would have been spoiled for you by now.
I mean, I don't know. If they were minor, maybe not. Everybody's more concerned about posting endgame spoilers, but, like, you know what I mean?
Everybody's too focused on ruining the game.
Exactly.
The end of the game, as opposed to the regular part.
But it's again, like, that situation with the E3 interviews where it's like, everybody said, hey, so where's the Final Fantasy? And Nomura was like, we haven't shown you. There will be some. And then in that one interview where he was like, well, actually, everybody keeps asking me about Final Fantasy in these interviews at E3 here this year. This really surprised me. I didn't think it was that important, but I guess it's important to people.
Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, Duck Flare.
Yeah, it's very similar to
Not what
Duck
it used
Flare.
to be.
No, not nearly this powerful. Or, again, like, it's also a matter of control. Duck Flare was like this move where you, and Goofy's Limit Breaks too, part of the fun was integrating them with your combo.
Yeah.
And like, using the Keyblade as Sora while hitting the triangle to activate the flare attacks as Donald, alternating between things. We're reducing the player's options, which is usually not a good thing in a video game. But if you don't have a good interface to give people access to those options, then what they're doing here is better for casual play.
Yeah.
Like, I can see that and admit that, and I don't have a problem with that. It's just these are all just observations. I just cut that kid in half. Cut his mom in half,
it's
too.
fine. Oh, you're assuming that's the kid's mom?
Oh, God, no, it's me, too!
Man, I remember back when my knowledge of Kingdom Hearts was solely as like, oh, it's like half Disney, half Final Fantasy. Boy, was I wrong. I know we've covered this back in the day, but it's like, man.
That's the thing of it's like everybody's going into this game of like, oh man, I can't wait to play this new entry in the Kingdom. I've heard it's Disney Final Fantasy stuff. I'm gonna go play this. I haven't played a game since 1 or 2, or maybe I never even played those. And you play this, and it's like Cloud is mentioned for 2 seconds at the beginning. If there's nobody else in the game, this is gonna be really confusing to some people.
Yeah.
Like, I know for a fact that
too much,
Maximilian Dude,
yeah,
he's I know like he went to the premiere event for Kingdom Hearts 3 last summer because his wife is a big Kingdom Hearts fan, and she and he both got in there, and he played like the earlier games, but isn't like a master on them. But he's a huge Final Fantasy fan. Final Fantasy VII is like his favorite game ever. And he was like, man, I can't wait to see all the Final Fantasy stuff in this game. And I was like, I really think that you might be disappointed by the outcome there, Max. That's right, it's us.
Yep.
Us, the heroes.
Heck yeah.
How are we doing
Put that ring on, boy.
You're right. I do need to put that ring on. I like it, and I should put it on.
Who knows what it does, but you got it. I'm sure it's just magic attack up.
I mean, I didn't look. Donald and Goofy don't need it, so I'm gonna give it to myself. We'll figure out the specifics later.
Get all the veil. I really love this image now of Sora just using his big old pockets to shove meat in there.
Why not? Wherever he can hold it. And then the Dragonborn proceeded to eat 3 cheese wheels in the middle of battle. Wow, that's incredible.
Oh, the best part about that is that would heal like not even a fraction of your health. It's like 10 health for an entire cheese wheel. Like, you gotta have like 99 cabbage just to like heal up part of your health. You know, I'm not gonna lie, gaming sim time, it's like every now and then I really do think, man, you know, I bet it would be fun to go back and play a little bit of Skyrim. Of course, that's...
Is the sin the thought of maybe I should go play Skyrim?
Yeah, that's the sin.
That's the sin?
Yeah, that's the sin, because Don't support Todd.
Oh God! We just earlier. Did you see the news earlier today?
Which news?
That in certain GameStops in like Germany and a couple of other countries, if you go in there and buy a used Xbox One or PS4 controller, they'll give you a free copy.
Oh no, I didn't hear about that.
They'll give you a free copy of 76.
I thought you were talking about like EB Games taking all the copies like off the shelf and whatnot.
No, in some stores in Europe, maybe it's not EB, maybe it's not GameStop. I saw somewhere that it was like, oh crud, I didn't want to do that yet. I wanted to blow that box open, but whatever, too late now. No, there are a couple of stores that are running a special promotion where if you go in and buy...
Special promotion.
Hey, there's a big cheese wheel.
Hey, can you do Hidden Mickey stuff yet?
Yes, not yet. I need my cell phone first.
Darn.
I'll come back for that later. But no, if you live in Germany and you go buy a used PS4 or Xbox One controller, you can in certain stores you can get a free copy
of
Fallout 76.
That's the best. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Hello, it's Editing Jacob from the future again. You may be saying to yourself, wow, that conversation sure dates this video, but considering that Fallout 76 hasn't really been out of the headlines at any point in the last year, I'm choosing to look at this as evergreen content. Anyway, back to the video.
Man, I feel like I should regret getting 76 more, but it's like the more crap that comes out, in my heart, I'm like, you know what? You know what? It's fine.
Maybe it wasn't yesterday. Maybe it was a couple days ago. I don't remember exactly what day that news came out on.
It's fine.
No, I was just thinking to myself that. Whoa, okay, you lock onto that one. That's fine, Sora.
Is this a new enemy type?
Yeah, we've already fought a couple of new enemy types. I think that fire elements we were fighting a second ago were from 0.2, but these things are new.
Yeah. Okay, cool stuff.
Yeah.
So what actually happens if you attack after a flow motion wall catch?
I don't know. I haven't done it yet. We'll give that a shot on the next fight. How about that?
Let's do it. See what happens.
See what happens.
Oh! Oh! Herc!
Sora!
Huh? More Heartless!
You take them. We need to save these people.
Herc, can you hold the building?
No problem.
Donald, Goofy, we gotta do this quick.
I was about to say, why don't they just run away, but then everything collapsed or whatever. So what was that tutorial? Was it just
I didn't even mean to close that one. I hit close the previous one, and then that one closed.
Alright, well we can just
So
assume,
I apologize.
We can just assume it's like, hey, you can do the special water, you can do the special spell stuff, and also...
Oh, it was explaining this. It was explaining form shifts.
Oh.
So, okay, so this is this game's version of, like, command styles or whatever in Birth by Sleep.
Okay.
You remember how you're like, oh, when's Sora gonna learn how to do cool stuff with his Keyblade?
Yeah.
He gets Keyblade transformations now.
Okay.
Now, the only Keyblade that doesn't have a transformation is the Kingdom Key, because it activates a form called Second Form that basically gives you the moveset from Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. So
Wait a minute, so changing Keyblades actually changes up the moveset then?
Yes.
Really?
Well, only if you're doing the forms.
Okay.
If you're using the standard base Keyblade, it's the same string. But if you've activated the form change, then it changes up your combo string and gives you different like finishing moves, including I can use Sonic Blade now.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah,
the longer that you stay, or the more hits that you land while you're in second form, the better finishers you get to. Like the first one is just Stun Impact, which is like a basic AoE attack from KH1. I had to hit a couple of things before I actually got access to the other one. See, now I got second form again.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that the first thing they give you is a callback to the past, because that's really gonna get the nostalgia people going.
All right, here we go. Let me try kicking off the wall. Well, there you go. I tried.
Yeah.
There's nothing in range, but we saw it, so whatever. It's fine. It all worked out. Oh crap, I'm hitting the wrong button. I wanted to cast water. I was holding down L2 instead of L1.
So water is just a big AoE.
Water. So it's the same thing as in 0.2, where when you cast spells, it's going to when you cast spells, it it gives you the next version up. And right now, since we're using the most basic form, it's only giving us the next form up as opposed to, like, you know, Ga or Za or whatever it was before. Oh, I should have hit that guy while he was frozen, but whatever, it doesn't matter. It all worked out in the end.
It's fine. You're doing well enough.
Yeah, it's okay.
You got a minute left, so I'm sure you got enough time for all this.
Hopefully. Working on it.
Don't worry. Don't you see us flexing right now?
Oh, there we go. All free. I didn't need to use Flare Force. Sweet. Awesome.
You got auto finish.
Auto finish is basically, so you saw like maybe you didn't see the finisher on like using Sonic Blade or Stun Impact or whatever. When you're in a form, it drains down and there's like a finish move you use, right?
So it's like if it drains to 0, it uses automatically.
Exactly. Yeah. So you can min-max your damage output without having to worry about getting precision timing. Like basically what I just did there, I noticed that when I was using the move before, I used the goofy move of like, you know, I threw him down, right? But I had like the ticker for using Sonic Blade was almost gone when I used that. So when Goofy's move was done, I was just mashing triangle to use that before it could drain.
Gotcha.
But now that won't be a problem because I can activate auto finisher. Oh no, Hercules is dead.
Oh,
This is a pretty dark beginning to the game.
It really is.
Hercules!
Hercules!
Huh?
Oh no. He's alive.
Oh no. You wanted him to be dead, Joey?
I'm a villain.
Planning on taking his place. You were Norded between our playthroughs.
Oh no.
It's nothing. That's what these are for.
You mean these guns?
Oh wow, very nice. Full marks.
Go away! No organization! You're Zigbar!
All this altruism is giving me the warm and fuzzies. So then, does having a heart of light come with an extremely good insurance policy?
Just say what you mean.
Oh, but I did though. No good will ever come from putting other people first.
I was able to save Meg's life because I was ready to risk my own.
Because you've got friends in high places, you mean? Tricks like that don't fly for your average Joe.
What do you know? You weren't even there. If you were, you'd admire Herc's courage.
I don't admire one guy leaping into danger if it means someone else might have to jump in to save him. You're all just lining up to lose out. Dooming others to take the fall with you. Oh, and you can spare me the usual party line. Yes, hearts are powerful when they're connected.
But that was what do you mean that's the usual party line? That's what you said.
Yeah.
In the end, on one hand, like I'm being mad, but it's like he's basically fixing that scene from Dream Drop right here. Look.
Power in one place, some of those hearts might end up breaking.
All he had to do was say this in Dream Drop Distance, and I wouldn't have cared. Like a justification for why the power of friendship. The villains were like, it's weak. Because it causes other people. It could cause you to lose if somebody else loses. It can cause a chain reaction of badness. It's all you needed to say in Dream Drop Distance, and it would have been fine.
They've had a few years to think this over.
They have. That game came out in 2012. Here we are in 2019. This is the next thing.
Why would I ever take advice from you?
As if. You don't have any choice but to follow this sweet little trail of breadcrumbs. And at the end, you'll finally realize what destiny has in store for you. In fact, your reward might be right around the corner. You're so close!
Hearts breaking? Whose hearts?
Sora, don't let him bother you. He's just trying to get under your skin because he thinks he can. But we'll prove him wrong. We'll show him that our sacrifices haven't been for nothing.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. Besides, we're already proof enough.
We're a team. When we're together, we can do anything.
Yeah.
I keep thinking, wow, this looks really good. But the main thing I'm realizing is like it's not so much like the polygon count or the production. It's like it's not like, oh man, the hardware, the graphics, it's so good. It's like just the animation budget.
Yeah.
It's more time than like It's more time and money than, oh boy, PS4.
They're not just standing around with their mouth moving sometimes.
Mm-hmm. And they're also not like overly obnoxiously animated either. It's a good middle ground between
is
them.
this talk to... Oh. What was that?
That was stun impact. I was still in second form from the previous fight.
Cool stuff.
Wait, I shouldn't have been. I used... Maybe... Weird. Maybe did I go into it again right before the fight ended? Whatever, I don't remember. It's fine. Hi, Donald, shaking his butt around. We should probably end an episode here and come back for more adventures in Olympus Coliseum on the next episode of Kingdom Hearts 3. Look, we're finally started. It's here. It's begun. This is it, guys.
After all this time.
This is the video game now.